we're like basically about to land. And look how nice this is. Just blue sky with some kind of like trails, but this is the airport and it had like a train station in it. Here's the card, looks really nice. Like, it's not too different from ours, but it's nicer, is what I would say. But this is us on our way to get some food before we check into the hotel, because we actually had to wait like an extra hour for the check-in. But look at this elevator, this is inside. It's got cards all over it, and this is me showing off the room that we got. So there's the Terminator, who looked really cool. Some albums that are like Star Wars jokes, Chewie, Lewis and the boys. Tears for Fet, love it. And this is the bathroom, kind of small, but let me tell you, very cozy. And I had very many cold showers in that shower there, because it was so warm the whole time we were there. And look at the mystery thing that we got, the mystery console, GameCube. But after we chillaxed for a bit, we actually went out for a walk to go get food again, funnily enough. But we walked through this kind of like weird park with hands, it was kind of funny. But I took so many videos of the canals, because there's like so many of the canals, like a little bird here. And then this was like kind of on our way to like the centre, and there was just so many buildings that I wanted to record because they look absolutely beautiful. The architecture is so beautiful. But then we got back to the hotel after we had food. I didn't record any of that, and it was time to play the GameCube, which we got 2 games of, which Resident Evil 4 is what I played, but it actually turned out that Mario Sunshine wasn't even in the case, so that was a big bummer, I can't lie. But on to the next day. This is us once again walking to the middle centre to get to the Stats Archive chief, and inside this it was like a bank vault that had been repurposed into a museum. Absolutely beautiful. So as you can see, it's like side by side video, because I wanted to show things side by side basically, because it just, I don't know, I thought it looked kind of nice. These were like the safety deposit boxes. They would just literally go in that, which was kind of cool, but also very unsecure, I must say. This was the bank vault door, which I started playing with because, of course, I would. I'm just a big silly kid sometimes. I just like to play with things. Turning the, what's that called? Like the log, the combination log thing. Yeah, I'd be doing that sometimes. And then like right next to it there was, I don't even know what these are, just like levers and wheels for valves, I think is maybe what these were for. But I still don't really know what purpose they had in the bank. But yeah, playing with them anyways, because like I said, that's what we do sometimes. And this is in the same building. It was like an IX memorial thing for their 125 years of history. And there was a cinema as well that was showing off their Champions League freebie. This was the Rijksmuseum. We didn't go in because you need tickets. We didn't know. They were all like booked out. Look at this lovely fountain note outside of it. And then after we were like done there, we went for a wee walk to see if we could see anything else. And there was just like this duck. I took so many videos of like birds, random birds while we were away. But look at this building. Look at this building. It is absolutely stunning. Don't know why. I just find it stunning. And this was this on our way to the botanical gardens? I feel like it was. Yeah, we're getting ever so closer. This is when we're actually on our way to the botanical gardens, the Hortus. So you're about to see maybe my favourite part, because you know that the Van Gogh Museum is also like stunning that. Look at these little fellas, absolutely cute. I think it was just the orange ones that were in here. Oh, listen to this. Now that is relaxing. In the middle of like the whole park gardens, there's just like this big massive like kind of jungly area, and I was like sweating while we were in there. My mum actually didn't come to this bit, but yeah, let's just say I was sweating, and especially in here as well, because obviously it's where cacti go, and it needs to be really warm. They were both like on the same level of warm, but I wasn't really minding because I'm wanting to see everything there, because that's just the type of person I am. Look at these little fruit flies, or flycatchers, sorry, not fruit flies, flycatchers. Very smart. And this is the Wollamy pine, which is just like this really thin tree that goes pretty high. Like I said, I just recorded random videos of birds, just cutting about, to be honest. More birds. I thought this one looked really cool. The one that's walking to the left, to the right. And then after the botanical gardens, we went to go get food again at this place next to a canal, and I was actually like standing on kind of like the port. It's not a port, but you know what I mean. And then this is another beautiful building. Look at this, the Magna Plaza. Look at this, absolute. We didn't go in, but I was very much, you know, appreciating it from the outside. And then we visited Anne Frank's house. We didn't go in because you needed tickets, and they were all booked out. Same as the Rijksmuseum, sadly. But it was nice to still visit the area because it's a very beautiful area. And I'm pretty sure we got food or drinks in this area. I can't remember. But then look at this. Just an absolute beauty of a clock tower that's connected to another building that I cannot remember. That might be the church, but I might be wrong on that. And then this is outside of the Royal Palace of Amsterdam, which is the royal family's like kind of getaway place, because they don't actually live in Amsterdam. Look at these cute little guys on the street though. And then this was on our way home for that night. Hello, I'm just here to interject into the vlog. It's currently, I think it's like 20 past 2 in the morning on Friday. So sad. This is the last day. But we are indeed going to the museum today, the Van Gogh Museum, so that's going to be really exciting. But for now, I'm still up. I'm just chilling. I was playing a little bit of Spider-Man on the GameCube. Very fun game. But now, I'm just going to chill. Got my green tea. So good. Probably gonna go to sleep in like 20 minutes. Hello, we are indeed in the room. I thought it would be absolutely criminal if we didn't do this. So some controller sounds. Such a fun game. You just go about like basically punching people. It's really fun. And then on our last day, we went to the Van Gogh Museum, but not before bumping into this cute little cat who like just definitely knew I was recording, so decided to pose and walk. But then I got a nice coffee, and finally we went into the museum. Here are his self-portraits. This is like as soon as you come in, like the first part. So the first part is just like a bunch of self-portraits, and they all look amazing. Some of them have glass, some of them are just like literally the oil painting, these were some like people pictures, paintings, sorry. So it's like actual, based on people. This is one of my favourites. It's just like a castle, and then this is the women in it. I didn't record many for that long. Then there's a bat. Here is a family. I'm pretty sure they was called the Potato Eaters. All of these, I know it's going quick fire, but oh my, all of these are beautiful. Look at this. I'm pretty sure this is in the French, the French countryside. Absolutely beautiful. These are little, just like everyday items. For some reason, he absolutely adored painting just normal things. And look at this one. It looks more real if you stand back. Oh, this was absolutely one of my favourites. He took inspiration from Japanese artists. Yes. And it looks just amazing. Look how beautiful these trees are though. And here we are, sunflowers. The most famous thing I think that he's ever done. But then this is like a digitalized version of like his diary scrap version of it. And then these, look at these. These are like very much small. The cicada is beautiful. I love the cicada. Nice little trees. Look at these. These are more of the oil paintings that I was talking about earlier. And some ordinary stuff. Apart from a skull, that's not very ordinary. The cool thing about this area though was that it's actually by an artist who is among us today. And he takes a large inspiration from Van Gogh and does it so well in his own way. This is another artwork that was inspired by Japan, as you can tell. Very beautiful. This is such a sad message. I don't really have any friends except for you, and when I'm out, you're always in my thoughts. That's so sad. And this is the end of Vincent's life. This is where it starts to get a little bit sad for the obvious reasons of it being towards the end of his life and being institutionalized by himself. But his paintings were still absolutely beautiful. Doing a painting a day. These were actually some of the pictures that he would send to his brother Theo in the letters, which, it's just more heartwarming to see. And this is one of the last things that we looked at, but it actually changes based on the lighting that it's in. And here we are, taking the train back to the airport, and this is us at Schiphol Airport in Amsterdam, about to go back, but not before I filmed some more birds, of course. Ben, the bird watcher slash filmer, I don't know. Maybe that's what my new title will be. But here, back in the airport, back to EasyJet, back in the plane. This is us sadly going away. Very, very sadly. I loved it there. And this is us back in the UK. But now time to get back to Benny. This sadly does conclude the Amsterdam vlog. But just wanna add some mug tapping at the end, just as a little thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed. But even more so, I hope that you have a great day / night,